Talk family, and welcome back to another episode of Talk the Talk. I'm your host, Deshpalay Bechin, and joining me today is Johanitta, better known as Nitta Visser, Service Advisor at Nissan Datsun Silverton, which is part of the BB Motor Group. So Johanitta is actually the finalist for the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards 2023, and we are very, very excited to welcome her on board our mission to empower and educate all women in the motoring trade. Johanitta is a dedicated individual who takes pride in her role as a service advisor. She has strong understanding of the automotive technology, and of the automotive industry, which are two key contributing factors to succeed in a service advisor role. So without further ado, let's welcome Nitta. And as always, this interview is proudly brought to you by Sariti Solutions and MFC and Evo by Nedbank. Hello, Nitta. How are you?
Hi, Desh. I'm very well, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. Like, you're the first Nitta that I am interviewing, and my daughter, heart daughter, her name is Nitta Stadler as well. I think the entire community in the motoring trade that follows me know who she is. So yeah, it's actually nice to interview Nitta Senior.
There you go.
Nitta, tell us, firstly, congratulations on your nomination. It's absolutely amazing that women in the after-sales arena is coming to the forefront and being recognized, so congratulations.
Thank you, and thank you for the opportunity with this platform.
Oh, you're welcome. So first and foremost, we obviously want to get lots of people to vote for you. Tell us, what is your journey and how did it begin in the motoring trade?
So for 18 years I was just a mum and a housewife, and then in 2012 I started off as being a receptionist and answering the telephone at the Mercedes dealer in Vryheid, northern Natal. And from there I moved to Pretoria and I got my foot into the workshop. Started off as a costing and bookings clerk, and from there I became a service advisor, and I'm in this role now for about 10 years.
Wow, okay. Nitta, what is your opinion about our platforms and, in terms of what we're trying to achieve in the motoring trade?
I think it's heartwarming for me as an individual to know that there is people who wants to promote us women, especially in the motor industry, because it is a man's world after all.
Still is.
Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah. But I think it should have happened long ago. It's quite overdue, but it is heartwarming to know that we are being promoted as being women in a man's world.
Absolutely, you should be promoted. But why do you think women do well in our trade, especially in your role as a service advisor? And this is a two-part question. What do you do as a service advisor? Please educate us.
Okay. So I think let's first do what we do. So obviously our job is to make the customer comfortable and to know that his vehicle is in good hands, because for most of our clients that is their most prized possession they have.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, and I think the reason that women do well as a service advisor is because we are empathetic, we are soft, we listen, we care, we like to touch. So I think that puts a nervous or worried customer, because a service is a grudge purchase. So that's why they feel that when you make them feel at ease and comfortable and explain things nicely to them, they don't see it as a grudge purchase no more.
Absolutely. And in terms of advising women to enter into the trade in your position?
Oh, definitely. They must just persevere, stick it out, don't take no for an answer, and just go with it.
Absolutely. If you could do it all over again, in terms of education, what would you have done differently to empower you in your position?
Oh, that's a difficult one. I think at this point in time, I'm on top of my position where I can be. Can't go further than that in my position now. Nothing I would have done differently, because I think also being older, it's easier for me to understand customers. But definitely I have done some studying, and my next step is to become an F&I.
Oh wow, that's okay.
I've
because
completed
normally,
my RA exam last week Monday, and I passed.
Congratulations! Because I would have thought that service advisor, service manager next, then you maybe move into the sales arena, but never thought that you would go to why F&I?
You know what? I think that is a job that I can do until I'm on pensionable age. Service advising is my passion. I love working with the people. I love the technicians. They are my children. But I think when I turn 58, maybe I won't be that interested in that no more.
Okay.
So I think definitely a more stable job where you can just sit, not that I only want to sit, but I mean, it's something that you can do when you're 60.
No, F&Is don't sit.
No, they don't. But I mean, you understand what I'm saying.
I do, and I think this is amazing because it's not even part of the discussion we were supposed to have, but really, it just goes to show that women in the motoring trade, irrespective of which age or what age you are, you can even venture out into different fields of the motoring trade, irrespective of your age. So, and I think this is great that we are highlighting that. So thank you for that. What would you say is your greatest strength, Nita?
I think my greatest strength is that I am a listener. I listen to what you say, and then I always try to do what you ask me. And I think also I am very determined, and I want things my way.
Absolutely. What is your ideal working environment?
Well, what I've got now is ideal. I'm very happy where I'm at.
We were speaking earlier about your dealer principal, Leon, you said his name is, and I'm so excited to actually meet him because you sang his praises, saying that he actually encourages you to be the best that you can, and he really encouraged this recognition. So how do you feel about the culture of your dealership and the leadership in your dealership?
I can honestly, open-heartedly say that we are a good bunch of people working nicely together, and nobody is making it difficult for you to be who you are and to do what you do. So at our dealership, we are more than family to one another, and whenever a customer enters there, that customer can rest assured he will get a wow experience from our dealership.
That's amazing. So who is Nita at home?
Nita is a granny to a little 4-year-old girl. I love her to bits, and I'm a wife to my husband and a mother to my children.
Aww. How many kids do you have?
2 boys.
Okay, and any words of advice for young girls that want to enter into our trade?
Don't be afraid. Go for it. And if you don't know, ask. And don't let any man stand in your way. You just go for it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us and for, just like I said earlier, accepting your nomination so that you can use this platform to encourage and empower other young girls and women to reach for their dream. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Viewers, thank you for watching, commenting, and sharing our interviews and our content. Our non-profit company is the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards, which is powered by MFC and Evo by Nedbank, and the Talk the Talk Studios, powered by Sariti Solutions, are aimed at recognizing and celebrating the women of motoring South Africa. We are not just telling stories, we are changing lives. Together, we aim to empower and uplift the women of our trade. For those of you that are searching for your new ride, please visit www.auto.evo.co.za. Africa. We have thousands of vehicles on sale for you to choose from, and we only advertise on behalf of reliable and trustworthy MFC accredited dealerships. This car listing portal is incredibly user friendly, and you can also find vehicle reviews and car maintenance tips and advice, all courtesy of Talk the Talk Studios. So ladies, I'm hoping that August is not the only month in the year that we will celebrate women. This is an opportunity for us to use every single month of the year to highlight the importance of women, and especially self-care. As women, it is easy to get distracted by life's daily challenges, and between building a career, raising children and grandchildren in this case, and catering to the family's needs, it is very easy to put yourself in the back seat. Ladies, self-care encourages you to maintain a healthy relationship with yourself so that you can transmit the good feeling to others. You cannot give to others what you don't have yourself. I always say this, you cannot serve from an empty vessel. So on that note, always remember that the question isn't who's going to let me. It should always be who's going to stop me.